Well, good morning, everybody. It's Monday, mighty Monday. What a glorious day. Um, that's the thing to share with you and hope you pay attention and hope this isn't so boring that you tune out. We've been highly blessed and highly challenged and frankly overwhelmed with an opportunity to continue the practice that Dr. Brevet started in Union, South Carolina. He built a tremendous practice with tremendous loyalty, taking care of the town and the county. And they've asked me to come and take a look, and it's looking like it's a great deal for everybody. I can do my chiropractic down there the way that we do it here in Inman, with just a little bit of nuances based upon the history there. We can take care of people that need to be taken care of because they work hard jobs, long hours, doing great work at some very, very critical places like the prison and the school systems and with the factories that keep a lot of the industries here in the upstate alive. So I feel that it is a good fit. I feel that it's a great fit. I feel that it's something we need to do. I feel something that's I'm being uh, I don't want to say called to do because it's not quite that, but it's definitely the door has been opened. I've looked through the door, make sure it's not an elevator shaft. What's on the other side is the people that need help that I can provide them. Am I the only one? No. Am I the one that's available now? Yes. Am I the one that's capable? Yes. Am I the one that's willing? Yes. So it seems to be a great fit. What that means is I've got to juggle and move some things around, and that means the schedule has to change, which we were going to do for summer anyway, just because it's summer and you guys are gone and I'm gone and they're gone and we're gone and everything's just kind of all messed up in the summer anyway. So it's a great, perfect time to visit the schedule, see when we can take care of you here in Inman and you there in Union and still serve at Regenesis. And so we're going to be working with all three locations and seeing what we can do with the schedule. Right now, Tuesday and Thursday are still full day Regenesis, and that's downtown Spartanburg, taking care of the underserved and others that choose that as their home for healthcare. Um, Monday is going to be mornings here in Inman and afternoons in Union. Wednesday is going to be all day in Union. I'll get there and we'll start at 9 and go to 6. Oh, we're also going to start a little bit earlier at Inman. We're going to start at 9 and go to 12 or 1, 12:30 or 1 o'clock. It takes about 45 minutes to get to Union. So to start down there at 2, from 2 to 6 on Monday, my Monday hours here at Inman are 9 to 12:30. Let's just go ahead and say that 9 to 12:30. And then the Union is 2 to 6, 2 to 6 on Monday. Wednesday, it's 9 to 1, 2 to 6 at Union. And Friday, it's 9 to 2 here in Inman. Tuesday and Thursday are still reserved for Regenesis for right now. The thing that's being added is Saturday, 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock only. Your appointment is 9 o'clock. You show up. If there's people here, you wait in line. I'll take care of everybody that shows up. When the line's done, I close and lock the door and go about my weekend. If nobody shows up by 9:15, I lock the door and go about my weekend. So Saturdays are 9 o'clock. I'm usually here anyway, drinking coffee down at Mocha's Mug at 8:30. So it's not a big, it's not a straight on me. I think it's a good hour for those that are going off to doing sports or to the lake or whatever. Might be a little bit late for the lake, but um, that's what the plan is. Now, that being said, my hours have always been and will always be not my availability hours. Those are my walk-in hours. Those are when the office is open for walk-ins. If you're a good client, trustworthy and responsible, and you need an appointment at 2 in the morning, guess what? You let me know and we'll arrange it and we'll be here when you need it. Just because it's not during office hours doesn't mean I won't see you. It just means I can't be here 24/7 waiting for people to walk in. So the posted hours are my open hours that I'm accepting walk-ins. You can make an appointment during those times. But if you need additional hours or additional meeting time for whatever reason, you let me know and we'll work it out. All right. So that's the big news, or at least the confusing news. I'll have in the email below, you'll see the chart and we'll go from there. In the future, I'll be adding hours at both Union and Inman, and we'll see how that looks as we go along. And we have a final schedule that we think will work perfectly. Julie and I sat for 2 hours last night working through it, but that won't be probably in place until next year. And that all depends on how Regenesis and Sherman talk and work out with each other because we're trying to get a rotation of students to come down and see how things are done at Regenesis to give them a little exposure on how chiropractic can serve a community. That's not letting the bag out. That's been my dream for a while. And in fact, this whole thing has been a Sam told me that Dr. Sam told me the other day, because this is kind of what you've been talking about for a long time, and it really was. When I was in chiropractic college, I noticed that there were students that were very well skilled in adjusting, and there were students that weren't so well polished in their adjusting skills. And I'm like, all the other professions have internships and apprenticeships and junior partners and all that stuff where they can learn their craft before they're on their own, except for us. And at the time, 99% of chiropractors, when I graduated, went into solo practice. And I like, we need a finishing school. We need a place where a chiropractor can go, learn how to build a practice, learn how to run a practice with the business skills that are available with a safety net. And that's kind of what's being built now. In True to God's word, He's providing in ways that are just weird, wacky, and wonderful. This last weekend was Sherman's homecoming or lyceum, and I had several, three specific people. I think I had a few more other people that are interested in staying in the area, either waiting on a spouse to graduate or just because they like the area, which I don't blame them. It's beautiful up here. But now I have space. I can have them come in under my wings, do their thing, not make them do my thing, but do their thing, help them through it to get started and grow a practice here in the spaces that we have in Inman and Union. So I'm excited about all the options. I hope you guys are excited. I know it's difficult to change. I think of Gary Gangler back in Rossville, Indiana. Um, can't call him a dear friend, but he was definitely an influence on my businesses starting back up. I went to him. He had a independent insurance agency, and he had one in like all the 50 towns around him. And that's probably an exaggeration, but anywhere you went within a 20 or 30-mile radius of Rossville, Indiana, there was a Gangler insurance agent. See, and so I asked him, I said, what's the one thing I need to focus on in business that you found to be key? And I'll come back in next month and work on the next one. He goes, no, there's really only one. What's that? He goes, never ever change your hours. And uh, tell you what, he's perfectly right, but I have to, and I want to, and I think it's going to serve you better. It's going to serve us better. It's going to allow us to serve the people that I have the opportunity to serve. So I'm going to quit rambling about that. This week, Monday morning is already here. This afternoon, I'll be in Union. I'll be back here in Inman on Friday morning and early afternoon, and I'll also be here Saturday at 9. Remember, like I said, at 9. If there's nobody here at 9 by 9:15, I'm locking the door and going away. But I'll take care of as many people that show up on Saturday at 9. We'll go until everybody's taken care of. So let your friends, let your neighbors know. Even let your enemies know. Just come on a different day than them. That's fine with me. I'll do that too. So anyway, I love you guys. Have a great one. We'll clear up the mud as we go along, as things start to settle and things start to work themselves out. And to God be the glory. Great things He's doing, and I'm just happy to be one of His little minions running around. Hopefully, doing His will in my life. Love you guys. Take care.